on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. Campers out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Fox. Then there's Starks. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Hornets, they've got MP. He's out there with Ball. And it's Ford in at the 5, down low. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And here is Ball. Pass to Salon. MP outside. Outside, Ball. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
It's Kip on the wing. Bridges outside. Offline with his three. And so, MP will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a three-point game. Bridges against him. Bridges with the board. Pass to Starks. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Right wing to the inside. Kicks it out to MP. Ford is screen on Bridges. Miller with a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Bridges. Nobody near Kip. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Miller onside. MP outside. Here's Salon. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Fox. Bridges outside. Starks outside. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. And this game is tied up now.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Ball kicks to MP. Outside, Ball. Over Fox. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Miller. Ball's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Bridges for 3. And he's good on the 3 balls.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot Mikal.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both been way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Got that one up quick.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Salon. Outside, Ball. And it's Miller in the corner. And a little buck that time, but Cross. He has 7. The Heat have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Starks. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MD deciding where to go with it. Ball, the bounce pass. Salon. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And how about the bounce pass
there being used to perfection.
Starks the pass to Adebayo. Back to Starks for three. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's MP. Some solid defense right there from Starks. To the paint. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
There's Paul with the three. Hands it from downtown. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from me.
Outside, Fox. Starts outside. Bridges misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's FP. Hasn't made one yet. Miller, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Count it.
Fox just brimming with confidence right now. I like how he uses that mid-range game, and he knows right now he's got that green light.
MP against Starks. Pass to Salon. Fires for three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Kemp. Bridges with it. Adebayo with a screen on Miller. Bridges misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Hawks got the job done. He added 29 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. He was remarkable in that game. Not often you see a player that dominant, but I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And here are the Heat now. There's the triples. And Adebayo moves it down hard.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Salon. 17 points in his last outing. Sinks the triple. Salon's got 8 points.
He has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Starks, kicks to Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother, and Kevin Man's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Shepard's checked in for Starks. And the second free throw, good. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season, they tell you what you're good at, and they tell you also what you need to work on.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Bridges. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. He's got 5.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
And there's Daniel. That's good. And the assist by MP.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Fox passes to Kemp. to Adebayo. Now, here's Fox. He's covered by Daniels.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Bridges against MP. And here's Wilkins from the arc. That's it. He found his range with that one. Oh, 1 for 2.
Okay, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they come out strong, control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
From outside. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound, that last one here tonight. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, here's Fox. Flash down and we saw him 4 in 22.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Outside Porter. MP outside. Porter, no luck.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. No defender in sight.
It's stolen by Shepard. On up the court. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 7.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Traps in the tray.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by MP. Here's Wilkins. Drops in the layup for 2. Wilkins has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Shepard. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. The Hornets pull it in. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by MP. Shepard the pass to Adebayo. There's 45 seconds left in the first. 5 to shoot. Ford with the steal. Here's Daniels. His 2nd shot goes in off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Looking to end the run. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. 7 points in the game.
One tough customer, Bridges, fighting for the basket in close.
Here's Daniels. Ford a screen on Fox. Three-pointer. Daniels is not going to go for it. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
MP out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Miller. And it's Zawan in at the 4. So that's who Charlotte starts the second. MP outside. Pass to Zawan. MP outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside, Ball. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ball's got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
Starks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Miller, he gets that one. 9 points in the game so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's MP. Ball from long range. And another three for Charlotte.
And he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Shepard. 17 points in his first outing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP at the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're playing slightly out rebound.
Pass to Miller. Right side Porter. Ball with it. Over Shepard. Kicks it out to MP. Just 2 to shoot from downtown.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. That's tipped. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and he makes that one.
Tenacious player. If he doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Here's the Starks, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Ball. 14 points for him. No good from 11 feet. Here is Rupert. He's covered by Ball. No good on the triple. Charlotte, the last game, a win against the Hawks. Down low. Here's Salon. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Moses Moody.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage and just goes to work.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. You create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And it's Shepard missing. End zone. MP will bring it up for Charlotte. 17-point lead, their biggest. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
They're so close at that window. That's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Back to Ball. Porter with the screen for Ball. On the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bridges got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Starks. MP dishes to Miller. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Shepard, the pass to Bridges. Now Shepard, he moving the ball around. Here's Starks. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by MP.
And they have assists now the last 3 baskets.
Here Starks. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Pass to Shepard. Adebayo with a screen for Shepard. Adebayo. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porter. Here's MP. Inside. Here's Miller. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? He is the best player in franchise history. He'll bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street name after him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Ford's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for ball. And then for Miami, Kemp's checked in for Moody, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Shepard. Now, here's MP. Pass to Ford. Here's Salon. 6 on the shot clock. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Ford. Miller kicks to Ford. MP passes to Miller. And here is MP. Mitchell in the corner. MP outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
They get it back. They hit the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Heat have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one falls for Kemp. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Ken, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble, and talent is more evenly spread, and obviously it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Now, here's MP. A 29-point lead for him in the win against the Lakers.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Fox. After Charlotte getting the free. Pass to Shepard. Bridges a screen on MP. Great open look there. Shepard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a run.
Salon. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Seeing where Charlotte is now, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent, the chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Now, here's Fox. He has 7. And off the fry, and in it goes. Fox has got 9 points.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Here's MP. 6 points for him. And John gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best
Oh, come on, Swan. How do you not make that dog right
To
there?
the middle, forward with the steal.
Yeah.
On the wing, MP. From outside, off the wing. The Heat trail by 18. Fox passes to Adebayo. Bridges with it. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Fox with it. Now defended by MP. The offensive rebound. Here's Kemp. And shoot again. And the layup is good. Kemp's got 4 points in the quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Salon. Nice work on the board. Staying up with the desk. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Shepard with the ball. And P's there.
We've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
And Adebayo sends it back.
They gotta be careful shooting around that road. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hornets shoot their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Outside, Fox. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Right, I'm going to take a final shot right here.
It's in the zone right now. And
Hopefully I get a 3 or a 2
love seeing how he can take over
right
the
at the
game
buzzer.
with his aggressiveness.
MP with it.
Oh, come on.
And so it's Charlotte out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Miami Heat.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint. And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Miami, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Mikal Bridges. Fox is out there with Starks. Then it's Kemp. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Charlotte leading by 17. MP gets to 4. Pass the ball. Here's Salon. Takes a 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big man.
MP, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What strength from MP. Shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And so Fox will bring it up for Miami. They get to take on the Bulls visit Chicago after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Looks it up for Adebayo. They swipe it. Here's MP. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 13.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Bridges outside. Back to Fox. Starts outside. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it back.
Just need one more rebound for a triple-double.
What comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
For Miller, coming off a terrific season. He was around 23 points a game last year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to. Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half.
And I got a triple-double.
Put some pressure on your opponent.
Oh, great ball movement there.
He'd have gone 0-3, and they're still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Fox against Ball. And no good. The try-spell continuing for him.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by NP. Here's the 3. It's Ball that time on the assist by Miller. Ball's got 19 points.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Outside Fox. Latrey. Good on the triple. Fox has got 15 points.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Pass to MP. Outside, Ball. Miller outside. 4 to spring on Bridges. Miller, no luck. Miami's gone 1-3 from downtown since halftime. Miller against Bridges. Here's Starks. Misses for 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. NP, a shot, no good. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Here's Fox. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin.
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Porter's checked in for Charlotte. Now, here's Ball. 21 points in the game. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He'd have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Fox from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. There's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Mikal Bridges.
The first one falls. Toronto man is checked in for Ball. No free throw is good from Bridges.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Miller outside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside, Kemp. Bridges outside. The three. Gets hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by MD.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Miami. No free throw is good for Bridges.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass to Ford. Charlotte moving it around. A three from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Now Fox. 17 points in the game. Driving inside.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Pass to Benton. Now Miller. Nice shot from the wing. Miller's got 19 points.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Now here's Moody. Bridges outside. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges got 17 now.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Pass to Ford. To the paint. A putback. Starts with the rebound. And for the Heat, their shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. That one drops one.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Fox passes to Bridges. Over Porter. Bridges misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And another assist.
makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Starts outside. They set the screen. Back to Fox. Uses the glass to finish the way. 21 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Miller, that's for two. He finds that one off the back iron and down it falls.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Bridges kicks to Starks. Inside. That's good from Fox on the assist by Starks. Starks has got 3 assists in the game. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here is Miller. 21 points in the game, and it's good for 2. Miller's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Fox. 23 points in the game. And the layup falls. Fox has got 13 points in just this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside, making good shots from close range.
Well, the aggressiveness of MP on display, I love to see him attack like this.
Ball's not loose. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Offensive rebound. Here's Benton. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Outside Porter. Pass to Ford. MP outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Miller.
2 minutes.
Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Fox. And they'll get another chance. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got 5. There's a minute 40 left in the 3rd. Miller outside. Back to MP. Miller outside. Pass to Benton. Shoots over Starks. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Timeout called the Heat. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that have the fastest hands in the league last season. The Heat 3rd.
You can tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
to the wing right side. Rupert, good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Daniels dishes to Porter. On the wing, NP. He's got 20. Banton's shot is off. And Miami shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Rupert, covered by MP. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP outside. Pass to Daniels. And here's MP for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Hornets. Now, here's Fox. And he has 28 points for the game. With 1 on the clock. MP getting it done for Charlotte. After that outstanding quarter, he's got himself a... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the 4th quarter of a game that may be already out of hand. We got Starks. He's out there with MP. It's Wilkins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now, here is Starks. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, terrific effort. He obviously has the length to make those plays when he's being aggressive. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Shepard to the inside. It's hauled in by Trent. Outside Wilkins. MP right side. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Here Starks after the basket by Charlotte. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Free throw good. Starks. The Heat making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. MP outside. Here's Salon. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Salon's got 26.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
Starks outside. Jackson, a screen on MP. Shot clock at 6. On the basket by Starks.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Salon. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Moody the pass to Shepard. Wilkins with the defensive effort. And so, FV will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Salon, and he backs it all with one hand.
going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 13 feet away. It's holding by Trent.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Salon, defended by Moody. MP outside. One past the arc, hits it from three-point range. MP's got 26.
Excellent focus, good mechanics. Everything you need was there for MP and getting that three-pointer to fall.
Here's Shepard, and there's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Pass to Salon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably a small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Shepard with the ball. And here is Moody. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Jackson is checked in for the Heat. Starks outside. Starks against MP. Back to Starks. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Salon. Gets to the corner. Buries it. Salon's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Wilkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Moses Moody.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Starts against MP. Starts outside. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Salon. They set the pick. In the corner, it's MP. Starts outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP kicks to Wilkins. MP outside. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ben's checked in. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Jackson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Shepard. Good on the bucket. And that's now 7 points for Bam Adebayo.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
MP outside. And it's the Hornets another three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Fox. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Starts outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Moody's shot is off. And so, MP will bring it up for the Hornets. And another assist for him.
And what's amazing is nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Outside, Fox. Here's Starks. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
MP.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Took him no time at all on that one. Fox has got 31.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Trent, left side. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. And Adebayo sends it back. Starks kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Starks for the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
To the paint, here's Bridges. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Bridges got 9 points here in the second half. Charlotte has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Wilkins finds MP. And the 3 off target. Miami's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
So this is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Here's Benton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bridges. A trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level. Handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting better.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by MP. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Inside. Pass to Wilkins. Starts against Bridges. MP outside. No good on the 3. Heat shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. We're gonna win by 42. I have a 37-point triple-double with 22 assists.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A quarter-hour night